seconds to the clock. The pressure is so real. The dreams are alive, and Twists wants to rip them from their fingertips. Down in with the up, and now Robs is dead. They've done it! They've done it!
They made their dreams come true. The first Danish team to win inside the Royal Arena.
A historic day. History for Danish Counter-Strike. The emotional man of Cadian. Somebody who has hit rock bottom unlike so many others.
He'd gone through it all. And Yabi, the most unlikely roster move to come out of the Copenhagen Flames dissolution into heroic benefiting to a trophy lift. They couldn't do it at the major and wondered if they'd ever see a grand finals again.
They tried to return to form. They dispatched the ninjas in pajamas. Heroic heartbreak in Rio. Tragedy that they couldn't lift that major trophy, but sometimes heartbreak is where you learn the most. And heartbreak is something Cadian knows so much more than others. This is a player who's traveled continents to try and make this dream a reality. 5 young men dreaming of the thought to lift trophies in a competitive esport versus the best team of 2022.
They won those S-tier tournaments online. They now look to prove they've made that transition fully to LAN at a tier 1 event.
In the very same room that they were booed 1 year ago, they come back. And like so many say, we'll be back stronger than ever. And in this case, today, it is true. His critics call him the comedian. But this man is a world-class jester, entertaining the royal court inside the Royal Arena for the first time in history on Danish soil. Give it up for your fall finals champions, Heroic!
They have done it. They've broken the curse. The first all-Danish team to lift the trophy here inside the Royal Arena. Exists. What a journey, what a game. You're 11-4 up on the final map. FaZe start to come back. What was going on?
I don't know. Obviously, FaZe is a really good team. They have so good individuals, so it's hard in the clutches sometimes, but I'm so proud of the boys. They played amazing.
Fantastic composure for sure. Now, Yabi, the newest to the team, the young one, your big stage once again, your second grand final. What does this mean to you?
It means so much. All the hard work we have put in the last couple of 4 months is just, yeah, it pays off, and I can't describe this right now. I don't know what to say.
You gotta let it sink in, brother. Sis, it's been quite the journey since you joined Heroic. You guys have battled adversity and everything else with it. How does this moment feel?
Oh, it feels amazing, especially being home as well. I have no words, this is incredible.
Tess says, you've been on this journey for a long time. You were in a grand final not too long ago in Brazil, and now you're in the same situation, but that game looked like it might have slipped away.
Yeah.
What was going through your heads? How did you feel?
Well, it was an amazing game. FaZe played really well, and we played well. It was a great final. Last time we lost, when we lost the final in Rio, I said, I'll never let this happen again, to lose a final and see another team lift the trophy. And here we are, prevented it, and now we're lifting the trophy, so it feels amazing.
I bet it does. Down, you put up huge numbers every single game. You put up a star performance from start to finish. You've been on this wild ride with this crazy man next to you. Talk to me, what does this mean?
It means everything. Everything. I mean, this is why we do this, right? The most insane game I've ever played. Like the rounds, like it's insane. I mean, it's filled with everything I love, and I mean, I'm just so fucking proud of this team. So proud of how we can. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless, honestly. I'm speechless.
You did an amazing job. Kaden, finally, this is a winner's interview I get to do with you on this stage. I know how hard you've worked for this. We spoke about it many times. But you've actually broken the curse.
We've broken the curse. We've shown we can do it on land. It feels amazing. And I have one thing. You know, we've been talking about doing this meme, and since Jacob doesn't have the guts to do it, all I want to say is, hvad så, Royal, er I klar? Yeah, you know, that was, like Stavn said, such a tough game from start to finish. The way they won Inferno as well, back and forth, was so tough. I want to appreciate the FaZe guys as well. Like, we just took down a team that won a major this year, that won Katowice, that won Cologne. They are an insane team, a worthy opponent. So we appreciate the game a lot. But boy, have I fucking waited for our time, man!
And talk about that, right? Your time. We've seen individual pieces change within this team. Then you bring Yabi in. We spoke at the beginning, he didn't quite hit the mark. But this performance in the grand final, insane. Was he the missing piece?
He was the missing piece, but I also think, you know, people said in the beginning, like, we played 2 tournaments early on, like, look, he's already mad, you know, like, he was whining so much about it. From day one, he's been there in practice. Also, I want to say a huge appreciation to Kasper Straube, Lasse Svan, Michael, who's done the videos, all the people that you don't see on stage, who's helped make this project work. Thank you to all the Norwegian guys from Heroic as well. You know, they've built an amazing organization in such a short amount of time. And, I mean, Royal Arena, can you give one last applause maybe for my teammates?
This is your championship winning team. This is the team that beat the curse of the Royal Arena. This is Heroic!
Truly heroes, not just by name, but now also by nature. Their second grand finals in a row, and this is where they get their hands on the gold. Their first Tier 1 LAN trophy as a squad. And Maniac, we could not have written a better narrative if we tried. It is so poetic that Heroic lift it here in Copenhagen at the full finals.
One of the most legitimate way to put your hands on a trophy, Freya. There is nothing else we can say about Heroic. They slayed their dragon, they overcame their obstacles, they proved their growth. Man, I said individuals would have to turn a new leaf, they would have to show a new face. And how poetic is that? That Yabi, the man that we doubted at a time, comes in and acts like the hero he was supposed to become here in Copenhagen. How can you not feel for these boys? How can you not?